Here at peardeck.com, you have some options of various settings that you can activate or deactivate for your students. And you also have the option of going back into any of your previously conducted sessions and be able to view the dashboard or student responses. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Teacher Login, and you will use your Google account to log in. And once you're logged in, the first thing I want you to take a look at are your settings. So you're going to go up to the top right-hand corner and you're going to click on My Account. From here, you're going to click on Settings. And on this page, you will be able to see that you have some different options of different settings that you can enable or disable for your students. I previously talked about that classroom climate question that pops up at the beginning of the session, asking your students about how they're feeling today. You can turn that on or off for your students if you don't want that to appear. You also have the option to just check for feedback at the end of the session only, or for just the mood only at the beginning of the session. If you want both, you can leave both checked. Your other option is to make sure that you leave on the option to include invites from Google Classroom, so that you can invite students using the Google Classroom link, and then turn on the function for publishing student takeaways so that you have that option at the end of your Pear Deck sessions to publish those student takeaways. You can always choose not to publish takeaways for a certain session, but if you leave it on, at least then you'll have the option for each session to publish them or not. And then you always want to require student logins, and we use Google in this district, so you want to make sure that you have Google selected. If I go back to the up here at the top, I can click on Sessions. And in the sessions screen, you can see all of your sessions that you have conducted with your classes. And over here on the right-hand side, you can go back into the projector view. You can go into the teacher dashboard view. You can also use these three little dots and you can end the session if it's still on. You can turn off student pace mode. If the session has ended already, then you can use the three little dots and you can go to Export to Spreadsheet, and you can see student responses on an Excel spreadsheet. I'm sorry, actually on a Google Sheet. You can see the takeaways document. So if you wanted to republish those for your students, you can archive the session, name it, or reopen the session again for your class.